Welcome to T Boys TV. We are back again with another watch along. Obviously, it's been a while, but we are back again with another watch along. Obviously, as you lot know, I do have a soft spot for Liverpool. It was obviously my granddad who I never sort of was a Liverpool fan. Taking on Arsenal. Anashe will be here, by the way, people. He's just running a little bit late. To be fair, this was a fairly late planned stream, late last night, if I'm being honest. I thought, why not? It's a big game. Might as well do it. Tried to get Jack on as well, but he unfortunately couldn't. Last minute, really, that found out. Because obviously, some of you would have seen, like Hanno has, that he was, originally on the thumbnail, but he's not able to do it, unfortunately. But yeah, just waiting for Anashe. But yeah, the lineups are obviously out. Sorry, it's been a bit hectic. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, I need to actually get up a timer as well. It's an absolute madness, people. Um, so do bear with me today. What's all this? Oh, this has changed. Yep, great. But yeah, hope everyone's obviously well. Do check out the vlog yesterday if you haven't already. What a crazy game that was for Luton. 4-all. But yeah, Narsha is telling me it's outside. So literally, I'm just going to. No, not. Bloody hell. One of them days, people. One of them days. I'm going to get it to 30 seconds and then I'll have to quickly pop out on a stream and then come back in. Just turn my camera off and that. But yeah, there you go. So if anyone wants to go and sync, there you go. Obviously, I'll do it the other way, like I always do, which is. So yeah, but yeah, I am going to be back in a second, people. Bear with me. It's been a bit of a hectic one. Um, oh no, I won't yet. He's literally at the top of my road, so I won't quite go there yet. It's a long road. But yeah, big up to everyone inside. Obviously, lineups have come out, like I said, we've kicked off. So yeah, obviously Arsenal 4-3-3. Raya in goal, Ben White as the right back, Zinchenko as the left back, Saliba and Gabriel as the centre backs. Midfield they've got Odegaard, Jorginho, and Rice. Which is pretty interesting. Jorginho, I'll tell you that he don't really start for Arsenal, does he? And then they got Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Havertz through the middle. Havertz through the middle, Saying that, he has done all right for Arsenal as the weeks have gone on, surprisingly. As for Liverpool, they're also playing a 4-3-3, as expected. Alisson in goal, Gomez left back, and yeah, Trent on the right. Obviously, Connor Bradley, unfortunately, his dad passed away. It's obviously RIP to him. That's awful, absolutely awful news to hear. And it was all going well for him. He was getting in the Liverpool team. People saying should he be in this game starting over Trent? But then that unfortunately happened. So, like I say, thoughts are with him and his family at this time. Van Dijk and Kanate as the centre backs. Curtis Jones, McAllister, and Gravenberch in the midfield. So yeah, that's obviously there. And then McAllister will be as that 6 again. I mean, the last couple of times, even though I don't agree with Liverpool putting him there, to be fair, the last couple of times he's been there, he's actually done okay. To be honest, I'm not going to lie. Spencer, I know you're in the chat. I'm sure you'd agree with that. It's not ideal, but he's done all right there, to be honest. And then Diaz, Gakpo, and Jota. Interesting that Gakpo's starting. Not going to lie. I mean, I know Nunes says he's good at getting assists, but he can't hit a barn door. But still, I don't rate Gakpo personally. I haven't been impressed with him. And then the benches: Ramsdale, Smith Rowe. Obviously, he's come back not too long ago. Nketiah, Kiwior, Cedric, Trossard, Nelson, El Neni, and Walters, who I believe is a youngster. As for Liverpool, they've got Thiago, Nunes, Adrian, that guy is still knocking about. Elliot, Robertson, Bobby Clark, McConnell, who actually looked pretty good in the FA Cup game against Norwich. McConnell, Bobby Clark. Oh no, I already said that. Kelleher and Kwanzaa. So yeah, I'm just going to let Anashe in, and then I'll get into my score prediction. So I'll be back in a second, people. Hopefully, it's no goals. Oh, saying that, Arsenal going forward in. Cool. Oh, right, 1 second. Right, back again, people. Do you know what I mean? Anashe is here. There you go. Let's get him in. There we go. How are you, mate? You all good?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Confident in this game?
You know what? Yeah, we actually have a good track record against Liverpool, especially when we play at home. Obviously, at Anfield it's a different story,
Oh yeah,
but
for
when we
sure.
play at home, we tend to do really well.
Yeah, seeing you line up, you confident? You happy with the players? You know, you got Jorginho starting. He don't start often, does he?
Nah, he doesn't really start. But to be fair, I don't know whether we have a couple of injuries or maybe it's to show up in midfield.
Mm.
But yeah, I prefer to. I would have preferred if we had like Smith Rowe or someone
Yeah,
playing
yeah. No, definitely.
because he played well in our previous game.
Mm. Yeah, I'll tell you one that I haven't mentioned. That's bloody hell. Thiago is actually on the bench for Liverpool. That's
Yeah,
about time. That guy ain't been on the bench for ages. You know what I mean?
yeah. I
But
thought he left the club. I didn't even know he
yeah,
was still there.
literally, that's what it feels like. But yeah, no, it's interesting. So you say you're fairly confident. You know, last time you said that, it's obviously against Luton, and you won that one.
Yeah,
You saying you're going to win this one against Liverpool?
uh, I have to back our team, so yeah, I'm confident.
Score prediction?
That's tough. I'm gonna maybe a high scoring game, 3-2 also.
Yeah, I could see a high scoring game. I mean, I could either see a 2-2 or a 2-1 Liverpool. I don't know. They're just, the clock factor. You know, obviously he's leaving,
Yeah,
so that's going to motivate him. And they didn't play too long ago in the FA Cup, did you two? Obviously, I know. Granted, you're playing a much stronger team.
yeah,
So are they as well. I think it will be tight, definitely.
yeah,
I just think Liverpool might edge it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw. Or even Arsenal edge it. To be honest, it's a very difficult game to call. But I agree, it's definitely going to be goals.
yeah. I feel as if we have a chance because obviously you guys are missing Salah. He's
Mm.
injured at the moment. And he's one of your main talismans and stuff. So that's where all your danger comes from.
Mm.
But
Yeah, no, absolutely. Do get in your score predictions as well, people. Big up to Jamie. He says, crap day for Blades yesterday, but what a game for you. 4-all. That Luton game, mate, was absolutely madness. Obviously, I watched it with Dad. And shout out to everyone, by the way, that has watched it on T Boys TV Extra, right? I'll just put our reactions to the goals. All right, I had a look earlier. 2,000 views it's got, people.
that's crazy.
Yeah, amount of new
Insane.
subscribers. I know it's a crazy game, but still, it was nuts. And that's the other channel. That's not even this channel. So big up to everyone that watched that. 'Cause I started off with 119 subs, right? Now I've got 124 from that. So big up to yourselves for that. But yeah, me and my dad will be back again next week to the must-win game. It's a must-win. If we get a draw out of that, I'd be fuming. Sheffield United at home, we need to be beating them. You see what Villa done yesterday at their own ground. You know, people are saying, "Oh, Chris Wilder's going to come in. They're going to concede less goals." Because obviously earlier in the season they lost 8-0 to Newcastle and 5-0 to Burnley. You know, come on. You would say we're better than Burnley and Sheffield United, so we need to be beating them. You know, and if we like Sheffield United will make it difficult, but if we can score 4 against Newcastle and Brighton, then you would say we can. I'm not saying we're going to, but you would say we should have confidence to, you know, get a couple of goals. You would say, but we need to win that. Honestly, if we draw that game, I'll be fuming, mate. Even if we 1-0 90th minute, couldn't care less. Just win the game. You know, we need to win that. You know, even at the start of the season, that's a game you look at, you target, and you say we have to win. You know, simple as that. We've got a lot of them coming up, especially at home. You know, we've got Forest at home. You know, we need to win that. Bournemouth, even though they're on decent form, you know, that's at home, so we need to make advantage of that. You know what I mean? Like you see it with like when we played you guys. Obviously, we lost, but you see when we had that spell of going at you guys, we done well. You know, it's the same with Man City. It's the same when we played Man City. Liverpool, we got a draw. You know, we're very unlucky not to win that. So you know,
putting in decent performances.
Yeah, and the shifts have been there. You know what I mean? We've that's the thing I've wanted to see. You know, like that performance against Brighton, where you know we're going at teams because us sitting back. I get it because you have to because of the quality of the teams possessed, but sometimes I don't agree with it. Sometimes, you know, like when we went to Old Trafford, we lost. What a chance that is for Arsenal. But yeah, like I say, when we went to Old Trafford, we're so you know passive, you know, and this United team are not great. Yeah, right, they just won 3-0 today, but come on, you know, West Ham not been on great form. You know, the other day they were terrible against Bournemouth at home, I thought. So, now we need to go at these teams. You're seeing what happens when we do. So, you know, and we got a lot of players on the bench now that are making difference in games as well. You know, we're even putting players like Townsend on the bench. Do you know what I mean? That tells you like how good the team is at the moment. You know, because you would have thought we'd have just put him in every game pretty much. So yeah. Obviously, if you did see, Jack was meant to be here as well. From the Liverpool side of things, I'd say obviously you lot know I do have a soft spot for him, but yeah, it's one of them. But unfortunately, couldn't last minute incident, which means obviously he can't come on here, unfortunately. But he said he'll hopefully join the chat at some point, so that'll be interesting. I don't know if he'll join the chat if Arsenal are winning, though. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Chelsea. What was that all about? The one time I actually backed Chelsea to win, they get pumped. They get pumped at home to Wolves. You know what I mean? Wolves are doing very well, by the way. Very well. I thought they were very unlucky the other day against Man United. You know, and that draw we got against them, we should have beat them, to be honest. You know, and you know that's just testament to you know how good we are doing. You know, I think on form, right? If you're basing it on the last 6 games, we're like 6th in the table. Oh, chance here for Liverpool. Gakpo. Oh, wide. It's a good opportunity there though for them. But yeah, great point. Yeah, no, absolutely, mate. You know, there was a stage in the game, I'll be honest, where me and my dad were doing the vlog from home. My dad was like, you know, now that we're 4-2 up, 4-2 up at St James's Park, you know, like that's crazy to think, innit? Like he was saying, we need to, you know, you can't score 4 and not win. But then again, we both said 2-2 when we weren't disheartened, you know, because to get 4 goals, you know, at St James's Park is unreal. Let's be honest. You know, last season they only lost 2 games at home, I believe. One of them was to Liverpool. I can't remember who the other one was against. It weren't City. I don't know who it's against, but you know they rarely lost. So to get that, you know, incredible, mate. 8 goals in our last 2 games. You know, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And at the end of the day, not right now, but if you're basing it on last season, they are a top 4 team. You know, so if we can go there and get 4 goals, I'm confident, mate. You got to be like Sheffield United. We need to be putting them away. Seriously. You know, the manager come out yesterday and said, you know, people probably think we're down. You know, chance for Arsenal. It's a chance. Oh, we'll save Alisson. Rebound.
Yeah, get in there. Come on.
Bukayo Saka has put Arsenal into the lead. Rebounded goal. In a way, sort of similar to Ross Barkley's against Newcastle, in a way. But Arsenal took the lead, which is massive. Absolutely massive. You know, I said in this as well. You know, if Liverpool win, for me, it, you know, dampens your title hopes.
Yeah.
But if you guys win it, you know, definitely puts you you're still in the conversation, but it puts you right up there again.
Yeah.
For me. So yeah, brilliant. But yeah, let's have a look at that again. Who was it shot originally? Havertz. Yeah, I mean it's unlucky from Alisson. Let's be honest, but someone should really be there.
Yeah.
For him. But
I thought Balotelli should have scored there, to be fair, so.
yeah, there you go, mate. There you go. 1-0 to Arsenal. So let's update that. Good start. Good start. But also, what I will say, Liverpool do have this habit of conceding first. And they do usually get back in games. But I'll tell you what, though, if Arsenal got another, you know what, mate? You never know. I mean, but then again, 2-0 is one of them leads, isn't it? Dangerous leads at times.
But you're not at Anfield this time.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah, Jack fumbled. Jack knew what was coming. You know what I mean? He's fumbled, mate. Nah, for real. Like, yeah, he had to. Joke aside, he had to come out last minute, but still can't believe that Klopp's leaving us. Yeah, it's mad. Because I'll be honest, the day I saw it, right?
Yeah.
I just woke up and I said, I was scrolling through YouTube. And it said Klopp, why I'm leaving Liverpool. I was thinking, what? Leaving now? And then obviously I went into it end of season. But yeah, it's still mental to think, mate. It's still mental. Surprised Cody got to start too. Yeah, I don't rate Gakpo. What I've seen of him, I don't know, man. I'll be honest. 2-2 for me. Could even see Liverpool late Nunes winner. True, he does love them. Newcastle away. I remember that game with Jack. Oh, mate, he come round for that game. When Nunes got 2 late goals, that was mental, mate. But you never know. I mean, he is on the bench. He does seem to do better as an impact player, though. I will say that, but still, I don't think Gakpo should be starting over him. I ain't been impressed. He ain't really lit up trees for me. Yeah, me and Harry are going to be meeting for the second time. Do you know what I mean? We was actually meant to do the Tyson Fury Usyk fight, but obviously that got postponed. But he's coming down. Do you know what I mean? All the way from Birmingham to do a watchalong to Luton United. So do tune into that, people. And we're planning to try and go to a game on Saturday because there's a lot of teams playing around my area. We're thinking of going Leighton Orient, Burton Albion. So I might just do a vlog. I might just throw a random vlog out there. Let me know if you guys would want to see that. Do you know what I mean? I think Burton Albion, I don't really follow that league, but I think they're around about mid-table. And obviously Leighton Orient have got George Moncur as well, who used to play for Luton. And he's good at set pieces and he is good at that level. So, it could be a decent game to go to. But yeah, if you don't want to see a vlog, then let me know. And I'll be in the Burton Albion away end as well. So could be away end limbs. You know what I mean? It'd be good to go to a game like that. Big up to Geordie. What a crazy game yesterday, bro. He says, away the lads. Big up to yourself, mate. Hope you're well. Jeez. As soon as that game ended, I could finally start breathing again. You know what I mean? Honestly, boy, that was madness. Chelsea are terrible, mate. It just annoys me that even at their worst, right, they still score 3 goals against Luton. That's just jarring. Do you know what I mean? But then again, one of our goals should have stood that didn't in that game. Doughty offside with his arm, even though you can't score with your arm. I don't like that. That annoys me, that stupid rule, to be honest. But then again, the first half was so poor. But there we go. There we go. It is what it is. What a game yesterday, mate. 100%, mate. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, exactly. I've seen some of your fans, but I know it's not you. And you get that in every fan base. Go, to Luton Town Football Club, like we're some flipping National League side. Do you know what I mean? But it's just a joke. But yeah, no, we were brilliant, mate. And that's what we need to do. Go at these teams, and it was great to see that we actually did it against Brighton. Because that's what I've been waiting to see the whole season. And it actually worked. People go, oh, but so poor. No, it wasn't. We limited them to doing what we knew they're good at, which is, passing the ball around. They're good football inside. You know what I mean? And we just dealt with them, really. It was crazy. Alexander Bukayo. Yeah, fair play. Forest, good point away at Bournemouth. Yeah, annoying from, Luton side of things. Oh God, Anashe's brother coming in with the violations. Oh dear. Got anything you want to say to that?
He's a wrong in it. That's all I've got to say. He's a wrong. And I'd just like to say as well, shout out to Aaliyah, shout out to Javon, and then shout out to Jason as well.
Are they all in the chat? Yeah. Big up, big up to yourselves, people. Big up. I'd rather be 1-0 up than 2-0. Yeah, it's one of them, innit? Because like I say, 2-0 is a dangerous lead. You know, it's like even when me and my dad, right, when we were watching the Brighton game the other day, we're like, when we're 2-0 up, we're like, right, we need to get another one. Do you know what I mean? Because it is one of them sort of games. You know, and I said to him, obviously you guys didn't see it because I didn't do a vlog from home or anything, but I said to him, if we get another one, I think the game's done. And then obviously we did, and then got another one. Big up to Mile High Hotspur. He says, big up, brother. Come on, Paul. What are you doing? Yeah, obviously you're a Tottenham fan. Yeah, it's not been great. It's not been great from Liverpool, if I'm being honest. Anashe, mate. There you go.
Yeah, I already did. I said that. I already said that.
There you go. There you go. Oh, God. Anashe's got his fans out here.
Yeah, I know. There's no bad stuff.
Oh, chance for Arsenal. Yeah, I remember that. Big up to the homie in the background. Yeah, no, big up to yourself, mate. Big up to yourself. Always locking in at the moment. To be fair, Alex, mate, it's because I'm going with Harry, and obviously Burton Albion's not far from him, and he'll be able to get them tickets more chance. Even though you know the game's probably not going to sell out anyway, it's just one of them easier sort of routes, isn't it? But yeah, like I say, if you look want to see a vlog tonight, I'll do it. Do you know what I mean? I'll do it. So you know, it's be good to go to a neutral ground. I've always wanted to do that a bit more. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, Burton Albion, what team? Carl Hudlin, late winner. Yeah, vlog would be class. Yeah, exactly. And of course, Harry, if you wanted to jump on it as well, we would, you know, do that. Pause. That sounds a bit wild, but oh dear. Brighton are the worst side to come to Kenilworth Road. They're a poor side. Burnley are better, and Sheffield probably better. No, I agree. But I think at the same time, it's because we limited them to doing anything. You know, we deserve credit for that. You know, because we were just on them. You know, the press, even from the start. You know, Reece Burke. You look at the first goal, the press. It felt like I said it on the Hat Show, reacting to that game. It felt like he was sort of free roaming as a CDM. You know,
Wait, did Havertz start?
yeah, Havertz. He was the one who had the shot.
Yeah.
On the goal. That was obviously the rebound.
No, I think it wasn't him. I think it was Martinelli.
No, it wasn't. We want Jack. Yeah, unfortunately, like I say, he can't attend it. It'd have been sick to have him on. I'm not going to lie. You know, it'd been sick to have him on, but yeah, bit annoying that this is the last time Liverpool and Arsenal play. Because if I'm being honest, other than Tottenham fans in this area, Liverpool and Arsenal I know the most. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of. Oh, chance here for Arsenal. Yeah, you lot have had a lot of confidence since that guy foul, hasn't
it?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Wednesday going down with 5 minutes. Yeah, I was surprised with that. Big up to yourself as well, Blue Terry. I thought you'd win, but not 4-0. I was thinking maybe 2-1 to you guys, but could be a confidence booster. I mean, I'm not sure who you guys have got next, but oh yeah. But they never tried doing anything. That's what I'm saying. They looked deflated from the warm up, looked lazy. Yeah, obviously I can't comment on the warm up and that because obviously I wouldn't have seen that. But yeah, they didn't like it. No, that's the thing. And we knew it'd affect someone, you know, when they come to Kenilworth Road. You know, it would affect them and that sort of thing. So yeah, no, for sure.
Good ball.
Oh, Canar's got that, I think, yeah. Just hope we don't get Michael Duff in now. I think he got sacked by Swansea for the same reason we sacked Moore. Yeah, it'd be silly. It'd be silly if you'd done that. I can't lie. But we'll see what goes on. But yeah, 23 minutes in, still 1-0 to Arsenal. Like I say, you lot are.
We're dominating.
Yeah, exactly what I was about to say. Since that goal, you know, you've got the confidence. And it's all interesting. So yeah. God, Hudlin, baby. Oh, God. Nathan John Jane, oh, I can't speak. Gone Charlton. I'm happy for. Yeah, so am I. To be fair, because wasn't he? He was something to do with being there before as something. I can't remember if it's player manager or whatever, but I think he'd do well. That's the thing. I've always said it about him. I feel if a team are actually going to back him, Southampton, they just put pressure on him straight away. I remember even going on a Southampton.
Good tackle.
That was a good tackle. Going on a Southampton podcast to talk about it, they were sort of like, oh, they weren't convinced with the appointment. But like for me, if someone's going to back him, then he'll do all right. But he should do well for them because I think he's at least a top end. I'd say, yeah, top end championship manager. So Charlton, he should be able to do all right for. You would say, but yeah, I'm happy for him as well. I've always, I know he's had his moments where he left, and didn't tell us like the Stoke one, but you know, I've always had respect. 'Cause in a way, you have to give him a bit of credit for where we are. Yeah, massive shout out to Rob Edwards. He's come in, capitalised on it, and made it even better. But I feel, Nathan Jones does deserve a little bit of credit at the same time for the rise of the other leagues, through the other leagues as well, especially. Carl Hudlin, the only 6-9 striker who wins 0 headers. Burton needs to be on it though, away at Orient as they're pretty sure at home to Lincoln yesterday. But yeah, by the way, I see that. Obviously, Joe Taylor, our player's gone out on loan to Lincoln. He didn't even start. What was all that about? Because the other games where they drew 0-0 and stuff like that, where he's been involved, apparently he's been really good for them. Which again I do expect, because if he was doing really well for Colchester, who were, near the bottom of the league, then you expect him to do well there. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't know if Lincoln was the right move. I'll be honest, because they're the mid-table, they're not really not really pushing for anything, are they? Season upon season. So yeah, would take a point, but can see Orient 3-0 win. Yeah, it's going to be a decent game, mate. I'll tell you that. Right, I'm looking forward to seeing how George Moncur does. I watched, I think when they played Stevenage, maybe last season, drew 0-0. It was on TV. It was an early kickoff. I watched him in that game. He weren't great, I'll be honest, but I think he got an assist on the weekend. So yeah. Joe Taylor didn't even come off the bench. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Don't make sense, does it? Don't make sense. Yeah, especially with loan players, you want to use them as much as possible, don't you?
Yeah.
It just don't make sense. Especially if how convinced their fans were in previous games as well. It doesn't make sense. Oh, what a ball that was by Trent, but that's good defending. Yeah, Gakpo, mate. I don't know. I'm not convinced with him, to be honest. I mean, I know Nunes, yeah. He loves hitting the woodwork and that, but I just feel he'd have done better, really, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah. Because at least he causes havoc. All right, he doesn't score, but how many assists has he got? Like 11 assists? 10 assists? It's either 10 or 11, I know that.
Yeah.
And I think he's the first Liverpool player to get to double figures on goals and assists this season.
Yeah.
And Spencer will be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So it's just. I hope Arsenal beat Liverpool. These Anfield lads give a lot of nightmares to us this season. I'll tell you what, that was a good game as well. Yeah, actually, Liverpool-Newcastle. Watch that. That was a good game, yeah. But yeah, no. Lincoln's such a boring club. That's what I'm saying. Mid-table, mate. Like, it's up to him. You know what I mean? It's up to him at the end of the day. But, who knows? Bolton might have said you won't get as much game time, because that was one of the teams because he had a conversation with after he played him in the FA Cup. Maybe they said you're not going to play as much as maybe he would have liked to. But I don't know, man. Just we'll see. But yeah, corner into Liverpool, ball played in. Van Dijk with a header over the bar. Keeper always had that covered. Hanno says fix up Liverpool. Yeah, ain't been great, has it? Ain't been great. That was a smash and grab at Newcastle. Oh yeah, you talk about the away game. Yeah. I was on about the one at Anfield. That was a sick game to watch, to be fair. That's the thing. Newcastle love goals in their games as well, when you think about it. Obviously, they drew Sorry, not drew. Lost narrowly to City, didn't they? That was a really good game as well. Enjoyed that. Both of Newcastle goals in that game were similar, but they're very good goals as well. Orient got Joe Pigott as well. Burton Defo conceded. Let me have a quick look, right, how these teams are doing. I think they're both mid-table, aren't they?
That's about.
Leighton Orient ninth. Okay, so they're actually doing pretty well, yeah. So I'm pretty sure. No, actually, they're not doing great, are they, compared to other seasons? No, they're not actually, are they? And then Burton at 18th. Do you know what? Yeah, it could be. It could be a Leighton Orient win because they're pushing for playoffs. I mean, they are 10 points off it. Burton, how far are they off staying up? Couple points. Might be a good game, you know. Yeah, it might actually be quite a banging game. Anashe got more fans than Tyler himself. Yeah, facts. That's how it's going at the moment, isn't it? But yeah, there we go with that. Oh, a lovely bit of skill there by Ben White out of all people. You wouldn't expect that, would you? Big up to Stephen. He says, big up Ty. Liverpool need to step it up. No, they do, for sure. Top four favourites for the Huddersfield job right now: Michael Duff, John Eustace, Paul Heckingbottom. Paul Heckingbottom, you know.
What name?
Alex Neil. That was the one who got sacked from Sheffield United. I would say out of them, John Eustace, mate. Look at what he done at Birmingham. You know, they shouldn't have sacked him. They were getting played. You know, I'm not saying they would have ended up in the playoffs, but they were fight. You know, they were in the playoffs start of the season. You know, and then they got Rudy just because he's a big name. You know, stupid. You know, stupid for me. You know, manager and player is a completely different thing. You know, we all know that. Look at how Gerrard's managerial career has gone so far. Lampard's, you know what I mean? Top footballers, but
Not the best man.
yeah, exactly. Bolton going to win the League One title, I guess. What are they top now? I'll tell you what, it always changes, right? Tell you what, it always changes. You reckon? I mean, Portsmouth are still up there. They've been up there for weeks, haven't they? Derby, yeah, Derby are really kicking on now. James Collins, mate, my favourite player when he was at Luton, mate. He keeps scoring. I don't know. I reckon they'll probably go up, but yeah. Stephen says big up to Anashe as well. Big up to yourself, Stephen, mate. Burton are the Birmingham City of League One, always finishing about 18th, like Blues do in the Championship. There you go. They're not too far away, so they probably have that communication. Let's do the same sort of thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's one of them. I don't know what. There we go. What's going on here?
I don't know,
Something with the referee's watch. Oh, some of the stuff I've seen in the last couple of games. Can't believe Neil Warnock's going to Aberdeen. Is he actually? That's pretty nuts. So yeah, yellow and white. Oh yeah, yellow on yeah. Got you. Yeah, no, this is players resumed. Gomez will take throw. Is it over towards Van Dijk? Whole City impressed me this season, mate. In Championship, they're doing very well, and I'll tell you what, some of the signings they're doing, right? Like Carvalho on loan from Liverpool. You know, that is phenomenal. And then obviously they've got Giles from us on loan, but with an option to buy. I mean, it's like my dad said the other day. I think Giles was just impatient, and because how well Doughty was doing, he just, you know. And to be fair, a couple of times he did play for us, he weren't great. You know, for his expectations, 5 million. Like for us, that's we don't spend 5 million like that. You know, and he weren't great. You know, when he did play, maybe he should have got a bit more opportunities. Like especially in the FA Cup, I felt he should have. But it's what it is. If you don't want to bide your chance and wait, like my dad said, then you know, that's the problem we're going to have. You know, if we do stay in the Premier League, players are going to want to play continuously and that, and it's good for fighting for places and that, but it's what it is. The only thing that annoyed me mainly about it is that we paid 5 million, because we don't pay that like a lot of these teams do, just splash cash, you know. But I see something in the clause. depending on how many appearances he has or something like that. It comes down to more money we get or something. So it's one of them. Hull surely go up this season. I don't know. As much they've done these signings, I don't know, man. They are looking good. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel, looking at the Championship, man, I feel one of the established, oh, not established, sorry, because they just went down, but one of the teams that are in the Prem, I feel they'll do it. And Leicester will win the league, I feel. Southampton, yes, they're on fire. Was it 23 games unbeaten or something? I don't know. Leicester are way ahead, man. 11 points.
You think that Sunderland have a shout or not?
For me, they have a shout to get playoffs, but I don't think they'll win them. Especially Pritchard went to Birmingham, which I was very surprised about that. I'll be honest. No disrespect, Harry. I know you don't watch him as much as you used to in that, but I feel that's a bit of a downgrade, really. He must be getting more money there or something. Because I remember watching the Sunderland game not that long ago. Actually, I played Preston, beat him 2-0, and he scored. He scored a very good goal, and he looked like it's going to be massive for them if they're to go up because their midfield's quite young as well. They've got Bellingham's brother.
Yeah.
They got what's his face, Jack Clark. They're young players. Yeah. You need that experience, but I don't know, man. I don't know why they did that. It must have got more money. But no, I'm looking at it now. I think Leicester will still win it. They're 11 points clear. They've got Drewsbury, mate, baller. James Justin, baller. Vardy's still there. You know what I mean? But Southampton will get second now.
I'm surprised a lot of them stayed on. To be fair.
No, I am. I am as well, to be honest. Ipswich. I mean, I feel I'm a bit gutted for them, to be fair, because they were second for ages. They just come up. That was nuts. But they'll probably get playoffs, but I don't think they'll win them. Leeds, honestly, I could see it being the 3 that went down. All come back up.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be Leicester and Southampton for me. That's just what order. And then playoffs. You never know in playoffs, but
they've already got 72 points.
Yeah, that's what I mean, mate. They're on fire. They're on absolute fire, mate. So, yeah. Playoffs will be good though. Will be good again, I reckon. There's a lot of teams fighting. It'll be it's one of them. Whoever gets in, it's sort of good ties. It's not like someone's in there and you're like, oh, they ain't gonna do much, are they? But yeah, I think it may be a 4-way fight for the last spot. Luton, Forest, and Brentford. Can only see Palace falling into relegation battle as well. I said it about Palace at the start of the season. I got a lot of heat. A lot of people saying, "What are you waffling?" I'm telling you. I told you now. If they kept Roy Hodgson, which they have still, they're going to be in the mud because they got good attackers. Yes, Elise, Eze, they're sick players, but defensively, I'm not convinced with them. And I said that at the start of the season. Their midfield, they're starting players like Will Hughes sometimes. Come on. Do you know what I mean? Come on. For the Premier League. Seriously.
Championship standard.
At this moment in time, yeah. I'm not convinced with him. Or he's a good player to bring on, maybe, when you're in a good position. But start, no, not for me. Forest, definitely, because they could be having points deduction as well. Us, yeah, we will be in there still. In the battle for sure. I'm not going to say we're not. And Brentford, yeah, Brentford,
You think they'll get that down?
I mean, look now, they're not even far off it now. I think they're only 2 points above us. I'm not predictor. That's the thing I use when I predict the games. Yeah, I think they're only 2 points off us. Yeah, Look, they're only 2 points off us.
Yeah.
I don't think Brentford will get relegated, but I do think they can be in the battle. But Ivan Toney will probably save them from it. Let's be honest. But they got Man City. That's the thing. They're playing tomorrow. They got Man City as well. So
they beat them the last.
They did do the double over them last year, didn't they? I know they beat them at the Etihad. Can't remember the score at Brentford. I think they beat them like 3-2 or something. So they do have a good record, and it is at Brentford. But I don't know. I just think City now that they're chasing, De Bruyne's back as well. All chance for Arsenal. Still in the box.
Yeah.
Rice.
Have a shot.
Shoot. Oh,
he's off.
Save. Yeah, I thought he was off. Oh my God, he's off. I thought I was going to bounce back in. But yeah, no, Brentford. I mean, I do, like you say, I do have that good record against City, but I just think City now, De Bruyne being back, I think Haaland might be back. I'm not too sure.
Haaland played a lot.
Did he?
Yeah,
Who did he play again?
I forgot, but
I
he
can't
did
even.
play for like a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that
I
long.
knew he was on his way back. Now that's the thing. Obviously, we got City in the FA Cup, right? So all them people that say, "Oh, we won't see Haaland at Kenilworth Road because he weren't last time," they're going to see him now. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I heard,
But go on.
I heard the Man City players complaining about Kenilworth Road.
Yeah, and complain all they want, mate. You know what I mean? Complain all they want. But yeah, like I say, obviously, if I don't go to that, it is on the ITV1, so I'll be able to still watch along to that. That'll be good. But yeah, where was I on the comments? Big up to early doors, by the way. Big up to yourself. Big up to T-Boy. Big up yourself, mate. Hope you're well. Yeah, a lot of people saying West Brom. I mean, I've watched a bit of West Brom this season. Not overly. I'm not going to sit here and say I've watched them. You know, I watched them in the FA Cup against Wolves because it's a big derby. I did watch them briefly when they lost to Leicester, but that was more actually when the goals started coming in at the end of the game. When they got a chance to get playoffs, the manager is experienced. Obviously, got to the final when they beat us. Obviously when he was at Huddersfield, so they got the experience in that sense. I don't know. I don't know if they'll win them, man. I'm not convinced with them, to be honest. When compared to even though Leeds, they have had their good results. Like when they battered Ipswich, when Ipswich were on form, I was like, what? I did watch them against Preston a couple of weeks ago, and I weren't convinced. They won the game. Yeah, sometimes even if you don't play great and you win the game, it shows a winning team. But at the same time, I just think they're some of the players they've kept as well. They've got Bamford, or I don't rate him highly, but for Championship, good player. He's still got Melier, top keeper, mate. I'm surprised no Premier League team come in for him. Melier from Leeds. He's a good keeper, man. I remember last season, some of the saves he was pulling out. They got a good squad and they kept a lot of that core as well. So I reckon they'll probably do it. I reckon they'll be the three that went down, mate. I'd love to say like Ipswich, but I just think now they'll fall off a little bit. But they'll still get playoffs, I believe. Really want Sunderland up in Premier League. Yeah, I mean for you guys that'd be sick. Obviously Newcastle, Sunderland. And obviously you played them not too long ago and pumped them, But no, I hear that. Pritchard only cost Blues 100k as well. 100k, that's nothing, is it? He's Sunderland's best player as well. Pritchard just didn't want to play for Sunderland anymore. He said he can see how good the project's going. What, the project at Birmingham or Sunderland? Project? Well, I don't know what he's going on about there. He must be covering that up for more money. No disrespect. No disrespect at all. Leicester will win it going away. Yeah, exactly. Southampton will probably get second. I mean, like I said, 23 games unbeaten, I think it is now, in all competitions. They've got Watford during the week, FA Cup replay. Winner of that plays Liverpool at Anfield. Hopefully it's Southampton. I mean, if it is Watford, they get absolutely pumped anyway. So that'd be quite funny to watch, wouldn't it? But there we go. Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
That's foul.
Like I say, he has got that experience. He has got that experience of being in the playoffs. Like I said, obviously when they when you guys beat us. So I do hear that. Because it's sort of like us. Even though we didn't have Nathan Jones in the second time round, it's sort of like us where you don't want to make that same mistake. And I remember a lot of players building up to it, like Bell and players like that, were like, we don't want to, experience losing playoffs again. Which is another reason I felt we were going to do it. We just had the togetherness and everything. Do you know what I mean? And I could just see the rise. Do you know what I mean? So maybe. But yeah, either Brentford or Palace going to go down this season for sure. You and Everton going to survive. Yeah, no one said Everton earlier. Yeah, Everton are meant to get more points deduction as well. I mean, if Richarlison, as much as he scored 2 goals yesterday, if he didn't decide to sit on the ball for about half hour, and then they got that free kick, they'd have probably they would have lost that game. Tottenham would have won that game. It's annoying because it would have helped us, but Tottenham doing their usual, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shame when we played them at Kenilworth Road. we weren't firing like now. Could you imagine if we was? We at least got a draw, in my opinion.
What
Especially
did you think about Mopai celebration? You see,
yeah, I saw it. The beef with Madison. I thought it was quite funny. I want to see stuff like that more in football. We don't really see that nowadays. Just a back and forth like that. It's not nothing too deep. I think it's all right. Yeah, fair enough, Harry. Fair enough. Luton only like 10 points away from us. That's the thing. We're only 2 points off Brentford, so that's why I do put him in the conversation. But I think Ivan Toney will probably keep him up, sort of thing. Because he is quality. Yeah, I know he's a bit of a cheat and does this red tear, but he is a quality footballer, So he'll probably keep him up, to be honest. Neverton would be 2 points behind Chelsea, about 10 points deduction. Yeah, they would. Yeah, exactly. They'd be round about there. But so yeah, Burnley and Sheffield United are pretty much already down. So yeah, that's how I see it. That's exactly, and that's why I say we need to beat Sheffield United. Even if it's 1-0, whatever. If we draw that game, I'm fuming. I'll be fuming, mate. Even if we drew, I don't know, 0-0, got a clean sheet, I'll be fuming, mate. Absolutely fuming, mate. Because that is, for me, that's not good enough. We can score 4 goals away at St James's Park. I get you can't keep that performance consistently, but we've done it against much better teams, went at them and scored 4 goals, 8 goals in 2 games. I'm not saying we're going to do that against Sheffield United because they will make it difficult. I can already see they'll try us on the break and just play so, they'll sit back. But we need to capitalise. We need to, especially at home. That is what I said it will come down to at the start of the season, home form. And our home form is slightly better than our away form. Chance for Arsenal. Or headed away by McAllister there. Diaz tries getting onto it. Gravenberg. Now Gakpo does well there, to be fair. Not great pass. Nice. Not great pass, though. Yeah, a lot of our remaining home games, Hanno, are against the teams that we'd have targeted. Well, not at the start of the season. You just don't really know who's going to be where, except the newly promoted ones. You sort of expect them to be in the battle. But, we still play Forest at home. Them type of games, Forest at home, Bournemouth at home, Sheffield United at home. We need to be targeting, win them games. Definitely, for sure. The games, like, obviously we've played them now, but Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, them games you just sort of, enjoy the occasion sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of them. But yeah, obviously Liverpool game has been rescheduled as well. Actually, that is a midweek game now because obviously they're in the League Cup final. 7:30 kickoff. So might do a little. I don't think it's going to be on TV. I might do a vlog from home with Jack on that one. You know what I mean? That's going to be interesting. Obviously, it is at Anfield, so it's one of them where you can't really expect too much, but we'll see how it goes. Leeds always bottle playoffs. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just think a lot of the core of the squad they've been able to keep will just benefit them. Pritchard smoking something good. Ipswich won't get playoffs. I still think they will. They just won't win them. Elijah Adebayo is better than that. His one's better. Do you know what I mean? The project in terms of new owners. I mean, you have got new owners. Yeah. Oh, that is a scrappy goal. That is
so poor.
That's a scrappy goal.
That's an awful goal to concede.
I don't even think you can say that's a Diaz goal. That's not good for Arsenal.
That's
conceding
terrible.
Right on half time as well. Really, a scrappy goal like that when you've been pretty dominant in the game as well.
No, so frustrating.
Yeah, 1-1 now, people. I don't even know who scored that. Must be an own goal, surely.
It came off like someone, the bottom of someone's studs. Look at it again.
Ball's played forward to Diaz. I think Saliba's got to be defending better there. I get it. He's tried to hold Diaz off, but look. You know what I mean? He's still got him behind.
Yeah.
I think he's got to be doing better there. But yeah, it's now 1 apiece in this one. But yeah, He was on about terms of new owners bringing in new players and to really push on next season. I mean, yeah, new owners, you never know, to be fair. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Spurs being the Spurs. Yeah, literally. Literally, mate. Yeah, exactly. 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 That's how I see it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I agree. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1, own goal. Yeah. I mean, you'd have been happy majority of that half an Anashe up
Yeah, I
until
was
up until that.
that one. Yeah.
I mean, best player for you so far for Arsenal?
I think Odegaard's played pretty well. Rice has been solid.
Rice
Saka's
has
been
done well.
okay. Jorginho's actually been okay. But Martinelli's been running that plan, which he
Yeah.
didn't do in the past. Like he's actually tried to take on Trent and Kouyaté,
Which he should do more.
Yeah.
He's, very good at that.
Yeah.
No, I'd agree. Obviously there has been goals. Well, obviously we do still expect more from both sides, but it's one of them. It's like I said to you, mate. If I do feel if you lose this,
Yeah.
you are most likely out of the race. I'm not going to say you definitely are, but you most likely are, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because Liverpool, they do have, what is it now? How many points they clear? Like 3? I know that's not like major, but still, do you know what I mean? Like they've.
Yeah, we just need to.
No, way more than 3. What am I waffling? There.
How many? 5.
Yeah. 5, yeah. Yeah.
So it's a must-win game.
And that's to be fair, that's as it stands. So that's as it stands. So it is. It really is. Because you've got to remember, you've got City on your backs as well.
Yeah.
Man City, they've got De Bruyne back now. Haaland, like you say, was back earlier.
And De Bruyne's coming into form.
Exactly. And you see it in a lot of games when De Bruyne was out. You could tell they were missing him.
Yeah.
Which is mad to say for City because how good their side is. But a lot of the games, Haaland wasn't getting the ball fed into it. It's like when I got Big Steve on the channel when we played, well, obviously Luton played in the league. And we were talking about that. And I said to you, he wasn't getting the service, in a lot of the games. That De Bruyne would pick out them passes because his vision is top class, as we know. And he reads the game very well. You could see in games they wasn't noticing that and they wasn't getting the ball to Haaland.
Yeah.
And that was their problem. But now with him being back, that's just another benefit. Foden's on really good form as well. You can chop and change between them two, really. For now, because De Bruyne is coming back in. But I do expect, as the weeks go on, and De Bruyne is more into it, he probably will start the games, if I'm being honest. And a couple seasons ago, I was saying use Foden as an impact player. Definitely for the England team, anyway. I'll use him as an impact player. But yeah, I mean, what do you think if it's a draw? Do you think that the it's a bit dimmed again?
I wouldn't say it's over, but it just makes it a lot more difficult. Yeah. We need to close the gap between us, and this is a perfect opportunity.
You still got to go Etihad away as well, haven't
you?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's again, as we know, that's one of them grounds, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not impossible to win there. You see Brentford do it. You see Palace always get a result there. Whether it's a draw or whatever. But it's been a bit sticky for you guys over the years, hasn't it? So and again, like say you went there and got a draw, that's still not.
Yeah.
It's because Liverpool. For me, the advantage they've got is they've got Man City at home. They've already played them away and got a draw.
Yeah.
So to me, that says they'll probably beat City at home, I would say.
Yeah.
The worst they get is a draw. I can't see them losing against City. So I hear it. I feel they are dimmed if you don't win, even if you draw. To be honest, thinking about it based on the games coming up in the season. Anashe's gutted. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. It's it's a bit of a jarring time to concede, and a goal like that as well. It's not even like you've been. It's not even like you've been opened up by a good bit of play. Do you know what I mean? Like it's a very avoidable goal. So I don't really blame him, to be fair. Yeah, that's sort of how I see it. Like I say, not surely, but I hear what you're saying. You would think now with De Bruyne being back, and also that's another thing as well. Man City and Liverpool have that experience, don't they, of fighting years upon years in this title race.
Yeah.
You know, and I just think the clock factor as well is just going to thrive Liverpool. You know, to do this really. You know, and especially them having that lead now. You know, and it is, you know, like I say, 5 points as it stands. It's looking all right. You know, Anfield. It's impossible. Well, not impossible, but you know how hard it is to get a draw there, let alone a flipping win. You know what I mean? Half the time.
Yeah.
You know, I know you guys did get a draw there, which was, you know, good for you guys. But again, you sort of need to win this one, don't you?
Yeah.
I honestly think even with Spencer saying it here, obviously a Liverpool fan. Arsenal may be out of the race even with a draw. City will be more likely to win tomorrow. Exactly, putting them ahead of them, and City have a game in hand. Yeah, exactly. They got 2 games in hand against Brentford, haven't they? As far as I'm aware, I don't think they've even played them. No, they haven't, have they? Because because they were at the Club World Cup, which again I don't. I think that competition's good, but I just don't agree with when they do it. You know, halfway through the Prem season, it's stupid.
Yeah.
All right, you'd expect a team from Europe to win it most times, but still, I think it is good they do it. I just don't agree with when they do it.
Yeah, it's inconvenient.
Exactly. A draw isn't atrocious for Arsenal, but a loss would be tough to take in terms of the title race. A draw still keeps them in it. A loss would not be good. Spence says he agrees with that. It just dimmens it, doesn't it? You know, heavily if they lost, obviously. City will get a major advantage. Yeah, like we say, you know, Brentford, they do have a good record against City, but I just think this is a different season now. You know what I mean? I just think De Bruyne being back would just impact the game, you know, really. Liverpool played most of the tough games away already. Do still have to go to Villa Park towards the end of the season. Yeah, no, I hear that. But then again, Liverpool do well at Villa Park. I remember last year, wasn't it 3-1 to Liverpool? Except the only time I think Liverpool didn't do great, but that was just a weird game. You know, you get them ones, was the 7-2. But Villa, you know, you see Newcastle, you know, again, they are a good side, Newcastle. I'm not discrediting that, but they went there and scored 3 goals. You know, so I think Liverpool could definitely do it, to be honest. So, yeah. So, yeah. It's all interesting there. But yeah, big up to everyone that's inside. We are currently on 10 likes, so big up to yourselves. Obviously, do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Obviously, after this, do check out the vlog from home me and my dad did yesterday as well. A lot of new subscribers in the stream as well, actually. So big up to yourselves. And do subscribe to the extra channel as well. T-Boys TV Extra. I'll put out just our reactions to the goals. And it's got 2.3 thousand views. So big up to yourselves. A lot of new subscribers on there as well. So obviously, I do appreciate that. And then follow me on the socials as well. TikTok, Instagram, the lot. They're all there. Twitch, I even pull up with a gaming stream every now and then on any game. You know, so do follow that as well. But yeah, it's all interesting, I'll tell you that. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look at remaining games in Liverpool. Let's see who they've actually got. I'll just do quick fire predictions. Burnley at home, yeah, should win that. Brentford away. Yeah, no worries, mate. Brentford away. It could be it's one of them grounds. You know, they lost 3-1 there last year. But I do think they probably win it or at least get a draw. Draw away from home, you know, would be terrible. Luton, I'll be honest, they'll beat us. Let's be honest. Chelsea in the final. Obviously, that's not Premier League, but I do think they'll win it. I do think Chelsea will perform better than the game the other day, but I just think Liverpool will win it again. FA Cup, obviously, they're waiting to find out who they get, but either way, they'll win that. Nottingham Forest away. Again, it's one of them places. They lost their 1-0 last year. I do probably think they edge it 1-0 or something. City at home. I can't see them losing it. I can't see them losing it. You know what? I say Liverpool win, but even a draw, I just can't see them losing. Everton away, Derby, form goes out the window, so I could see him maybe get a draw there or something. You know, drop some points there. Big up to Billy as well this afternoon. Big up yourself. Brighton at home, I think they'll win that. Sheffield United at home should win that. Man United away, I mean, again, that could be a difficult one. Again, Derby, form goes out the window. Even though United aren't great, it's a game they'd turn up in, I'd expect, at Old Trafford anyway. Beat them 2-1 last year. I can maybe see them. It's a thing you've got to take into account as well. Is Liverpool have only lost one game. You know, and that was you know, shouldn't have lost that game. That was a robbery in the Premier League anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised if United won that though. To be honest, just because it's it's a derby, it's one of them. Palace at home, they'll win that. Fulham away, again, it's one of them places where they love a draw. Could maybe see a draw there. West Ham away, I think they'll win that. Tottenham at home, they'll win that. I think Villa away, I think they'll win that. Wolves at home, they'll most likely win that because it's Klopp's last game. And it feels weird because it feels like Liverpool always get Wolves' last game of the season. Is that just me, or was that the case? So how many points is that? So that's 3. Can't remember what I said they'd do at Brentford. Draw. So that's 4. Luton their wins. I reckon 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. Beat Forest. I'll say 13 against Man City. So that's 13 points. 14 against Everton. 15, 16, 17. 17 points when they beat Brighton. 18, 19, 20 against Sheffield United. I think they will lose United because it's just one of them games, isn't it? So how many is that? 20, did I say? 20 points. 23 when they beat Palace, I reckon. Fulham, they'll probably draw because it's one of them grounds they love a draw at. 24. West Ham, they'll win that. 5, 6, 7. Tottenham, 8, 30. Villa, I said they'll win that. 33. 36 points, I think Liverpool get, if I'm correct. I might have messed up somewhere there, but still a lot of points. City, let's have a look at City's running. City have got Brentford tomorrow. I think they'll win that. So that's 3. Everton at home. I think they'll win that. 6. Chelsea at home. I think they'll win that. It's 9. Brentford at home again. Yeah. See, they still got to play them twice. I'll say they should win that. So what's that? 12. Bournemouth away. I'll say they'll win that. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop points there, but I'd say they'll win that. That's 15. Man United in Derby, they'll probably win that because it's at the Etihad. Liverpool wise, they'll lose that. Brighton away. Depends what Brighton turn up. You know what? I'll say draw there. So I think that's 19 points I've got for City. Arsenal at home might edge it probably. I think Arsenal play right this time round, but City will probably win it. I've lost where I was for points, so I'm not even going to lie. I think City will drop points tomorrow night. I think a draw. I mean, Brentford do have a good record against them. They did beat them at the Etihad. Obviously, this is at Brentford's ground, but they did beat them at the Etihad. I think they might have beat them at home. Yeah, they beat them 1-0 at home. Yeah, so they've done a double over them. I just think City this time round, De Bruyne being back, Brentford could give it a game, because they are at home. I just think City will do it. I just think they're because they're chasing now as well. I think they will do it. So yeah, never know though. Never know. I mean, City have lost 2 of their last 4 Premier League away games against London sides. Obviously, one of them was to Arsenal as well, I believe. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just think City might do it. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. See what goes on. Yeah, second half we'll be back very shortly. Doesn't look like any sides made a change. I know Liverpool haven't for sure. Yeah, Arsenal will be getting things underway in the second half, and there you go. We've kicked off. Raya tries playing a long ball up there. It's headed away. Now Diaz. It's an opportunity here for Liverpool to go forward. Diaz going forward here on this right hand side. Slightly ahead on the timeout. There we go. Everyone's going to sink. There you go. Yeah. Saka clears it away. Oh, Arsenal have made a change. Zinchenko off. Thoughts on that? McAllister! Oh my God, I thought that was in. That would have been a banger, to be fair. We know he can hit him, but yeah. What? Yeah, your thoughts on that change? I really agree with that.
What do you call it? Zinchenko, he's not really the best defensively, but then Kirill has been getting better recently, so yes. Hopefully we just score more goals than you guys. And then manage to hold them to what we have.
Nunes watching on. Nunes loves the wood, but yeah, literally, I said that earlier. I do feel we should have still started in this game though, because as much as his shooting and his finishing is pretty poor, we know as an impactful player, when it comes to causing havoc and that sort of thing, he's good at that. I'm not too convinced with Gakpo, to be honest. So I don't know. That's just me. And to be fair, like I said earlier, Nunes is the first player for Liverpool this season to get to as much as he should score way more than he does. He's still the only player that's got 10 goals and 10 assists. I think he might have 11 assists now. You know what I mean? Like, sure, it'd be better to use. But Curtis Jones, that's a great ball out to Diaz. Don't know why no one's on him. Tony Cross, opportunity there for Liverpool. They've still got a chance here. Trent on the right hand side plays the ball in, headed away. Yeah.
Not good stuff.
Oh,
Cole Martinelli.
Oh, nearly. Alisson representing Luton colours, yeah. Tell you what, when Alisson does that, boy. Tell you what was weird to see yesterday, people. Kaminsky's distribution, boy. Usually I'm confident when we, play the ball back to him, but yesterday, I don't know what was going on with him. He still made some really good saves, 2 really good saves in the game. One hit his face, I think, putting your body on the line, but playing out from the back yesterday, you weren't great, to be honest.
Is Tim Krul any good?
Krul weren't good in the last game he played, which was against Everton in the FA Cup. He should have saved their goal. But yeah, he's a good backup. Still take him as a backup for sure. And he will play against Man City in the FA Cup. So the thing I look at is it's the 5th round. So now I'm not saying we will, but I do believe it will be a tight game because we're at home. But if we can manage to get it to a penalty shootout, Tim Krul has a good track record.
Yeah.
You never know. And to be fair, I'll be honest, I've said it. If we get, even though it is Man City, if we get to a penalty shootout, I'll be confident. Because, you looked at last time we had a penalty shootout, we didn't miss a penalty. I mean, that was on a massive stage. Player final, didn't miss a penalty. And I remember a lot of fans around me, some of the people, even my dad, some of the people that are taking the penalty, we were, not me, but so I just always felt we were going to win it. The build up, I always said it. But, a lot of people weren't confident when certain people were taking it. I was like, no, trust me, they'll score. And they did. You know what I mean? So, you never know, man. No. Penalties is a lottery, really, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
50-50. You never really know who's going to win a penalty shootout. Obviously, you can guess, but
Yeah.
half the time you're like, all right, well, I didn't expect that team to do it. So you never know, man. But we'll see.
It's poor ball from Saka.
He was terrible yesterday. Passed the ball out like 3 times. Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you one bit I didn't like, right? Usually, right, when the ball gets played back to him, he'll take a touch, then boot it up there, which, I think that's good. But there was one time, right, where the ball was played back to him. He had 2 Newcastle players on him, and he took a touch towards like the corner. Not literally the corner, but, towards that direction sort of thing. And I was thinking, what is he doing? Just get it out. But yeah, South Africa, mate. I'll tell you what, I ain't been watching the AFCON, but I know they're doing very well. He's like knocked out some teams I wouldn't expect him to knock out, mate. So I bet you're buzzing with that. Crazy, absolutely crazy, to be honest. How far is it in that tournament now? Is it like semi-finals or something? I said I was going to watch it, but I don't really, to be honest. I haven't really managed to.
Come on, have it.
Wednesday. What's day today? Sunday.
Yeah.
Look, semi-final. South Africa are in it, mate. It's Nigeria. Jeez, if they won that, DR Congo, mate, didn't even pick Pelly Ruddock and they got to the semis. Ivory Coast, mate. I remember their team back in like I think it's 2014.
Yeah.
When they had Yaya Toure and players like that. It's a sick team, yeah. And a few other good players as well. Turning the Brummy in 2 weeks. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Obviously, I know what's going on, but like, what are you returning? What actually on this channel, on that channel, or you just mean in general on T-Boys TV? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, no, I just had a look, mate. Just had a look.
It's good ball.
Ivory Coast have got an interim manager and in the semis. That's nuts. That's actually nuts.
How's he off?
Even he's like, what? Nah, that's actually nuts. The interim. To be fair, like I say, I haven't watched it. Some of the teams I've seen that are doing like mad. Like, it's crazy, really. Oh. I'll tell you what, yeah. Raya, I ain't been convinced of it, but this game, he's been alright, hasn't he? So far.
Yeah.
To be fair, the goal, I don't really blame him, to be honest.
It's more the defender.
Yeah, exactly. Saliba, yeah, he's quality, but for me, he should be doing better there.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be letting Diaz get in front like that, especially when you're holding him off as it is. You know what I mean? We're trying to anyway. Chance here for Arsenal. Odegaard shoots. Ooh, that's unlucky. Corner.
Ball's good deflecting.
Yeah. So did I for a second. No, lucky. It's good build-up play. Yeah, like you said at half time, Jorginho, mate, it's been all right. It's actually been all right, hasn't he?
Yeah.
All started from him, that pass.
Yeah, he's been playing good passes today.
It's a vital block, to be fair, by Kanate there.
I feel like he would have scored if he didn't block it.
It'd have at least been a good chance. Whereas on tour, right. God's sake. What? No longer Brummy on tour. It's changing to that, is it? Manifesting the Liverpool 3-1 win.
Is he a Liverpool fan?
No, he's actually a Chelsea fan. I suppose someone's got to support Chelsea. Yeah, Harvey Elliott will be coming on, and I think Robertson will be as well at some point. I'll tell you what, every time Harvey Elliott's come on this, and Nunes as well, every time Harvey Elliott's come on this season, he's impacted the game pretty well. Obviously, the standout one was Palace away, where obviously he got the winner, in that game. But yeah, he has looked pretty good actually when he's come on. A lot of times, yeah, Odegaard on the ball, that foul.
That's not giving anything.
I thought that was a foul, to be honest. Didn't play today, did we? Got like 2 games in. Oh dear, I didn't watch it or anything. I watched the Man United game.
You see, he's struggling on that left hand side.
Chance here. Jota plays it in, headed away. Now Curtis Jones, headed away, but not fully. Van Dijk's got it again. Now Kanate. McAllister, that's probably a foul. Guys fuming with that. Liverpool take it quickly. Diaz on this left-hand side. Cross. That's Jones. Back. They're away. Now Saka clears it away. Now, not Brewers on tour, but might change channel name. Not sure though. And return in 2 weeks. Yeah, no, be good, mate. Be good. Oh, who just got a yellow card? Canate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's holding on to him. It's definitely a card, for sure. Canate is 4th booking of the season. Gets one more. He'll miss the. Hopefully he gets one against Burnley.
But you don't want to play.
So I think it's the game after, actually. It will be, I think. No, I don't. Even though Kenilworth Road, to be fair, but it's a different game, innit? Anfield, you know what I mean? Oh, no. No, they've got Brentford, actually. So, no, how many games they miss when they get card? 1 or 2?
1.
All right, so he just missed the Brentford one. It says postponed, but it's been rescheduled. I don't know why they haven't updated it, because it come out like the other day now. Come out today, then yeah, fair enough. Why Liverpool and Arsenal always so dead? What are you talking about? One of the games. It's one of the games in the Premier with the most goals in it.
Yeah.
You're talking about.
It's always an exciting game.
Yeah. Especially, I think it's much better as well, especially at the Emirates. I mean, the Anfield games are good as well. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel you never really know what you're going to get at the Emirates. Sometimes you get Arsenal, and sometimes you get Liverpool. To Anfield, it's just one in places.
No,
I don't think that was a foul. Yellow card. God. Every time I say that, it just reminds me of my dad when we played Newcastle, not yesterday.
Yeah.
He goes, yellow card? That was a joke, though. Ross Barkley, I'll say that. He should. Ball crap, mate.
That wasn't even intentional.
No, I don't think that was deep, to be fair. 1-1 games this season. Yeah, but the one at Anfield was I watched that with my dad. That was a very good game. You know, both teams. Yeah. I mean, Liverpool, probably should have got a pen, but then weren't there a shout for an Arsenal one as well?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there were still good games. It weren't, and that's the thing. You look at Liverpool's game the week before was Man United. 0-0, Liverpool were all over it, but Man United just sat back. You know, Arsenal come to Anfield and do that as well, which made it a more entertaining game. Yeah, I think it's a good game. Yeah, Trent's coming off. That's interesting. Robertson. So what that probably means is Gomez is still on, isn't he?
Yeah, he probably should. Right.
Gomez will go right back. Robertson will go left back. Nunez obviously for Gakpo. That's like. And then who come off? Gravenberch. Yeah. So Elliott will just go.
Wait, was he playing?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Again, I ain't really been convinced of him either. If I'm being honest. I see him more on the floor than actually, knocking the ball about, to be honest. But also with this game as well, it's still over half an hour left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it could be more goals. Now, I reckon there probably will be. Yeah. Don't really know who to. It's hard to call it at the moment. But
we just need to get control of the game again.
Yeah, that's the thing. Liverpool grew into it, haven't they?
Yeah. They normally do that. They start off slow. And pick it up.
That's what. It also goes back to what I said earlier. Where they like to go 1-0 down. They like to come back in games, especially this season. Well, even not necessarily last season. A lot this season, you've seen it. Might change it to Harry Vlogs Footy. I don't know if that sounds. No, I don't think it sounds bad. Harry Vlogs Footy. That sounds all right, isn't it? Because you're not. You're doing loads of games. You know what I mean? You're not doing one game like one team. If you've done like one team, then you call it. Like you have Brummy on tour. Like you did, but you're doing loads of games now, so I don't think that's a bad name. No, you get a few helmets, but it's all right. It's all right. I think it's all right anyway. Yeah. You know what I mean? So. Oh, Saka's down. I reckon it'll be all right. Harry's footy vlogs. Yeah, or even that. I don't think that's terrible either, to be honest. Let's have a look at that again. So you've sort of pushed into it, really.
Yeah.
I think it'd be all right. Yeah, just checked on YouTube. No one has that name. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Lucky enough, right, when I started T-Boys TV, a few people actually had that name, annoyingly. But now if you type it up, I'm the one who comes up first now. So that's I remember in the early days, right? The early days of the channel, right? People could not find it. They type up T-Boys TV, it come up as someone else, C-Boys TV or something. I think that still comes up. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, we're on there now. At some point. Sometimes we're top, sometimes we're not.
Hey.
Oh, good chance for Arsenal. Saka on the right hand side. I said we'll be all right. Goes for the shot. It's a lot further wide.
Yeah.
Might have. Yeah.
It looked like
Rice making that run, though.
Yeah. That's what Rice is good at.
Let's have a look at it again. Show these angles where I can't really tell. It's annoying.
Oh. Actually, no, it is a corner.
I know it's a corner. Rice is going to be taking it. Half an hour left of this game. It's an opportunity here for Arsenal.
We're good at set pieces.
Played in. Oof. What was that? Yeah. Plays it short. Allison plays a ball up there. Towards shot. That's too easy.
Yeah.
To be honest, but it's a chance here for Liverpool. Jota's on the ball. He has. Oh, straight to people. Brea tries getting on with it quickly. Martinelli can get to that. Good defending by Canate there. Plays it forward. Gomez. Now Elliott. Going forward here. Still going forward.
That's a good tackle.
That is a good tackle, yeah. Oh, now Rice. Bit cross. Now Jorginho. I'll say he played pretty well. Oh, what was that? Yeah, I think it did, yeah. Well, Liverpool have had more shots in this half by one than they had in the first half. They scored in the first half. That's the difference at the moment. Rice on the ball.
Does it really count as a goal?
Well, yeah, true. Oh, good chance here for Arsenal on this left-hand side. I think that was good defending on McAllister, to be fair. Which is mad to say, because he is attacking midfielder. But I'll say, the last couple of times he's been there, through games I've watched, he's been all right.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't think it's I think it'll be all right. Just trying to waste a bit of time. Let's have a look at it again. No, it's
difficult.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Well, I can see it from both sides, to be fair. Oh, they're actually checking it, I think.
Are they?
Yeah, I think they are. Yep, they are, yeah. But so I can see it from both sides. If you look here, there is a bit of a dangle of legs there. I don't know. I've seen worse. But then you don't know nowadays. Potential penalty for Arsenal. McAllister. There's a bit of a dangle.
I think they might give it. They might do.
You reckon they might? I don't.
They might. They might.
Oh, no, they haven't.
No.
No, they haven't. Like I say, I could see it from both sides. So there's a dangle the legs, but then I've seen worse. But yeah, players resumed. Alison looking for the options. Not really a lot of movement going on. Played up there. And Rice. It's back to Rail. Get it out, man. Get it forward. Gomez. Oh, it clears it away. A bit throw to Arsenal. Oh, what they do? Got away with that, didn't he? Jeez. Saliba, he ain't had the best of games. Especially to what we usually, Yeah, exactly. See the goal. Nearly there. Got away with one there.
Yeah.
Let's play the cross towards him again. Played up there. Oh, Van Dijk. Oh my God! What?
Yeah. Get in there! Come on!
What a weird goal that was to concede. But Arsenal have taken a lead. Martinelli with the goal. I was going to say it seemed like Van Dijk misjudged it originally, but then even misjudged it the second time. Alisson, I don't know what happened there, the communication, but it's now 2-1 to Arsenal in this game, which is massive. Jeez, mate. I mean, you take that any day of the week, mate. Oh, dear. The communication between Van Dijk and Alisson.
It was sort of like I was confused.
No way is he offside. No way. There's no way. He's well onside. Look. So I was going to say misjudged it there, but then there as well. What is him and Alisson doing there? That is shocking.
They can't say that's a foul as well.
No way. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And ball, where? Where's that ball? No, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be honest. 2-1 to Arsenal. Let's have a look. No, nothing wrong with that. I'll be honest. There's nothing wrong with that. Van Dijk, a player of his standard, should be defending better there. It's shocking. He knows. Look, he'd be complaining. He'd be complaining if he thought there was something wrong. He's like, yeah, I've messed up here. Look at his face.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it. But what was you going to say, sorry?
I was going to say it was similar to like the Newcastle game because the Newcastle game was more of a push.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, I remember watching that. Yeah,
and they gave the goal for that. So he's been reckless.
Advantage.
Being reckless.
Nunes has to come on, by the way. Played a cross. Oh, it's a good ball, but no one's there. No one is there. Jota's, he's sitting up. So he's all right. Van Disney and Van Donkey both in one Van Dijk. Yeah, that was shocking. Like, he knows it. If he thought there was something wrong, you know what he's like. He would be complaining, but he knows he messed up. He should have anticipated it better the first time before it's even, before Alisson's even come out. Oh, there you go, Harry. There you go. Yeah, he's done it already. Yeah, there you go. McAllister shoots. Oh, wide. Bash. There you go. There you go, mate. No, fair enough. 2-2 predictions on. Come on. Thing is, I was going to say to them all, but I said, well, my prediction's in the bin now. What was your prediction again? 3-2. Yeah, that was it. Goals galore. Yeah, he could be on.
Yeah, could be.
I do think.
You think we need to get another goal?
Yeah, I'd say so. Again, I know that's similar to a 2-0 lead, but in this game, I just feel it would shut up shop. I really do. And it is a chance here for Arsenal again. Ball's played in.
Oh, play into him.
Oh, that was unlucky. Jorginho, mate, played really well.
I know. He might be in contention for man of the match.
Yeah, seriously, I agree. Oh, chance here for Arsenal again. Saka on the right hand side. Odegaard. New profile picture with the shades as well. Oh, God, let's have a look at it. Come on. 3-1 gone at least. Just don't lose. Like I say, if Arsenal get another, I think they'll win. The worst I could see them getting if they score again is a draw. Hey man, I'm an American and a Liverpool fan. What is the thing you say to each other like, let's Reds play or something? I'm not too sure, mate. I'll be honest. I'm not sure. Big up to yourself, though. Big up to yourself.
Yeah, love them.
Yeah. We are getting a bit more worldwide out in T-Boys TV, so big up. But no, I'm not sure, mate. Trying to get into football. No, I'm not too sure, mate, to be honest.
Well, in terms of like playing or watching, or
yeah. In terms of what, just everything, mate. Playing, watching, all of that. And whereabouts in America are you from as well? Obviously, not trying to.
yeah,
you know what I mean. Not asking for Dawn.
yeah.
But yeah, Canate on the ball. 20 minutes to go. Arsenal do have the lead in this one.
Can we hold on?
That is the thing. Can you hold on? I'll say, if you get another one, I think you win the game.
Yeah.
But if you do obviously concede, then you never know. I mean, even then it could maybe be a 3-2 to someone. But I just think if Liverpool got that goal, then they'd have confidence again to get that on. Do you see when they've scored, well, even though going into the second half, how confident they were at the start?
Yeah.
I just feel if they got one this late on, you never know. But I think if you guys can score again, you're in a very good position.
How many points are we at currently? Let's say
I'll be able to have a look for you. So what was you on anyway? You was on. No, you was on 46. So you're on 49 points as it stands. So you're 2 points off.
Okay.
As it stands.
Yeah. We have to win.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like if you lose or draw, it's difficult to. But I just think City chasing as well. You know what I mean? And it comes down to what I said earlier. They've both got the experience of, being in there for a while. Obviously, you guys were last year, so you won't want to right you wrong. You want to right you wrong, sorry, in that sense. But I just don't know. The thing is, I'll be a lot more confident with you guys if you had an out and out goal scorer.
Yeah.
I'd actually probably put you guys top 2. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But I just don't know, man. After Saliba and Raya messed up in the first half, Ali and Van Disney said, "Hold up." Yeah, literally. Allison, to be fair. Probably been one of Liverpool's better players, I'd say. McAllister in this game. Diaz has been okay as well. That was good defending. Jones has been all right. Yeah, defensively, not great. I think the whole defence, even Canate getting that yellow card,
Well done, Kirill.
Good tackle, yeah. Isaac, big up, man. Do you know who that is, Hannah? Or you just say big up in general? But yeah, Arsenal making a change. Trossard, thoughts on that? He's coming on for
Martinelli.
Yeah, Martinelli.
Yeah, I mean, Martinelli's been all right. I think he feels a bit hard done by. But yeah, he's been decent today. Been more positive compared to the last game. In taking Piatti on.
So he's got the goal, which has currently put you guys in the lead as well.
Yeah.
Played well. I think, it's like you said in the first half, him going at players, he's really good at that. And, you didn't really see that in the last game. So to see that from him in this game has been good, especially against, someone like Trent, where
Well
we
done,
know
mate.
he does have his moments defensively. I think when it comes to one-on-one defending, like as in tackling that, he's all right. I just think his awareness is what lets Trent down defensively. So yeah, there you go with that. No, don't know. Oh, fair enough, mate. Yeah, throw it to Liverpool. Just over 15 minutes left. Plus added time.
Yeah, added time.
It's going to be interesting. Yeah. I mean, yesterday in the Luke game, 10 minutes added time, mate. Crazy. I'm not saying
who got injured in that?
I don't even think it was more so injuries. I mean, Gordon come off in the first half, like obviously that was the first half. Apparently, he walked out of St James's Park in a stretcher. Sorry, not stretcher, crutches.
Yes.
But like, I don't know, there was just VAR stuff. And our penalty was stupid, mate. We had to retake it because the referee didn't see it. And the referee weren't watching. That's stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Morris, fair play, he put it the same way, he put it down the middle both times. And,
why did the referee not watch?
I don't know, he's sorting something out with the players on the edge of the box. It's just stupid. Absolutely stupid. But at least we scored it and, that sort of thing. If we missed that, I wouldn't have even been vexed. Because the amount of pressure, mate, you have to retake it again because of a stupid reason like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Take the draw, 100%.
Yeah. Coach's corner, he's got a vendetta against Arsenal.
Oh, yeah.
A real vendetta.
Yeah, he proper does, don't he?
Yeah.
Here comes the Arsenal crumble. I mean, who come on? Trossard. I think Trossard's all right, though.
Yeah.
I do. When you guys signed him, I was like, wow. Didn't you sign him in January last season?
Yeah, we did.
I was thinking, like, January signing, that's pretty good,
Yeah. And he was better than Mudryk.
Oh, for sure. For sure, mate. 100%. Oh. Pallister. Oh. He's had a few opportunities shooting today as well. A lot of them went wide, don't get me wrong, but that went terrible, for a volley. That wasn't the worst. But yeah, Ray probably had that covered, to be honest. Oh, Saka. It's not looking great. It's the second time he's went down, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, who have you got to come on? Do you bring Trossard on?
Yeah, we don't really have anyone.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mate.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's what I say. If you get someone out and out goal scorer, say like obviously you've been rumoured heavily of him for a while. Say like a Tony.
Yeah.
Then I'll be confident that you guys are definitely in the race, like for sure. Even if you like lost to like drop points at I don't know. Name a ground. I don't know. Drop points at I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone who's not really great, but I don't want to just say the obvious ones. All right, say you drop points at like Palace. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, literally. Someone like that. Even though that is Derby, you never know. But I hear it. Say you did there.
Yeah.
Then I'd still be confident that you probably you'd have like Tony. Like you got good wide players as well. I've always said that. Obviously, Saka, quality as we know. Martinelli, I've always rated him. You even got players like Trossard and that.
Yeah.
To come on, I just feel you need that out and out.
Striker.
Yeah, that's going to get 20 plus goals. Because do you think strikers now are going to do it? I don't think so. Definitely not in Ketia. Jesus maybe 15. Maybe. I mean, how many goals have you got now? I don't know if Elijah's still in the top 10, He was, he should, probably say he should be. Right, how do you understand? Goals. Oh, top 5.
You can click on the Premier League website.
Yeah, I'll do that. Players, guessing. tables here. It might be like you might sort it by section. Oh yeah. See it. Collison 7, join 7. Next row. Go on, Elijah. 9 goals, yeah. Saka, is he your high scorer?
Yeah.
8. That's what I mean. Like Jesus, even me saying Jesus 15, that's that push, mate. I mean 10.
How many does he?
I don't even think he's got many. No, he hasn't. No, he ain't got 6. Part of the 5, no. Martinelli's got 5. Morris got the same as Nketiah. I don't know.
That bad on the Nketiah.
Bad on Morris, mate. 4.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he has been injured a bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Still, but either way, I don't think he's going to get X amount of goals, to be honest. Whereas, Tony, if he's doing it in Brentford, who are, not this season, but last season, very good team in that.
Yeah.
But like Arsenal, much better.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If he can do that for Brentford, then what can he do for Arsenal? You'd expect good things, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Better things, if we're being honest, because you've got their better players as well.
Yeah.
So, sure, if you've got something like that, or even, I think he said he ain't in the league yet, but Osherman, is it?
Yeah.
From Napoli?
Yeah.
Someone like that. I just feel.
I thought we should have got someone in the transfer window, but
Yeah.
apparently there was fair play or something.
Oh, yeah.
And then City and all of those teams still keep on buying.
Yeah, still keep doing it. Yeah, I know it's. Alison's doing there. It's a bit of a wasted effort. Yeah, I hear it because you're trying to do it wisely and you're not trying to have all these charges like City.
Yeah, they get away with it. We've always been like that as a club. Always play by the rules.
Yeah, respect that definitely. Because it's not you. You guys have always. I don't really like this big club thing. I think you're as good as you're playing, sort of thing. Obviously, there is, clubs that are, have massive fan bases, red tear.
Yeah.
But like you guys have always you've always been up there. I mean, all right, you've had good seasons where you ain't been great, but you always, you are. Even though I don't like saying it a lot, you are a big club. Let's be honest, top 3 in England.
Yeah.
Man United, if doing it in the order of, fan bases and trophies and that. Well, I think it's Liverpool first now, isn't it? Then it's United, then it's you guys. So, still definitely one of them. And, you've always been up there. I've always respected Arsenal, to be fair. I ain't really got a problem with them. You know what I mean? Like, people force this rivalry because we're in the Premier now. And I was like, oh, yeah, Arsenal. Not our fans, just people in general. Can't say we're rivals of you lot, but.
Well, Luton and all.
Yeah, because it's not, are we? Do you know what I mean? We're not. I hear why people try to say it.
Why they say
nearest team and that, but nah, mate, not for me.
Well, are we the nearest team to you?
Well, it's probably Tottenham and then you lot, to be honest. I think Tottenham's slightly closer to us. But either way, I'm not on that train. I'm not on that train. At the end of the day, you're London team. You know what I mean? We're a London team. You know what I mean?
You're not even in hot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm not on that train. I've always, respected you guys. Obviously, there is, but you get in every fan base. There is certain fans you don't like, but that's every fan base.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest, there's even some Luton fans I don't like. They probably don't like me. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. There's got to be. It's got to be, mate. There's always jealous people. Even what you're doing, what you're not doing.
Oh, what opportunity!
Like, think about it. Yeah, you lot have got Arsenal fan TV. There's a lot of people that don't like Arsenal fan TV that are Arsenal fans. You get that in every fan base that don't like.
But you don't do anything like.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
No, I hear what you're saying. Obviously, you're thinking like, why do people not like me, sort of thing. But no, there will be. I guarantee, mate. It won't be a lot of people, I don't think. But there's I'd already know there's people, mate. I get comments on my TikTok going, "Oh, do you even go to games and stuff like that?" Do you know what I mean? Like, it's what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get some people generally just ask the question, like, just out of interest. But I know some of them, because I'm not there, they're trying to say, freak burn and all that. Like, it's just nonsense.
Did you see Nunes and Gabriel?
No, I didn't. I'd see them do the little cuddling thing. But Thiago's come on, bloody hell. I remember the last time I see that guy play. I don't even know what game it was. But like I say, there's, you get it in every fan base. There's Tottenham fans that don't like Tottenham fans. You know what I mean? Man United fans that don't like Man United fans. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't agree with trying to make it a rivalry because it's nearest team. Nonsense.
What about the Brighton Crystal Palace rivalry?
Oh, I think that's stupid. I mean, I know that goes back to apparently the FA Cup games many years ago, but that's stupid. They're not near each other. About an hour and a half.
It's just like the same road, but I mean,
it's it's like an hour and a half, isn't it?
But like London to like Nottingham is the M1. You're not going to say Nottingham, the London team.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't agree with that. I mean, if you're a fan of them, fair enough. The passion and that, but for me,
just based on like distance.
No, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing.
Like I reckon Liverpool, United are probably close.
Yeah, they are. In fact, they are. I think because I'm pretty sure Palace or South London, whatever, to Brighton is about an hour and a half. I swear it is. And Liverpool to Manchester, I think, is about an hour. I think I might be wrong on that, but it's no longer than an hour. I know that. Might be a bit less, but yeah, it's just stupid, mate. People try to force these rivalries. It's just getting a bit, mate. It clears it away up towards Robertson. 4 minutes to go plus added time. Yeah.
I don't know.
Tell you what, though, it will be mad to see Liverpool lose. Like I said earlier, they've only lost one game this season in the Premier League, anyway. Yeah. And even then, that was. I'll be honest, that one was controversial. The Tottenham game.
Oh yeah.
That was a robbery, to be fair. But this one, you can't really complain. If it stays like this.
Yeah.
I'd probably say Arsenal deserve it at the moment. Yeah. Definitely.
Would you say, with Salah not being there, it gives us a chance to hold on? In
a way, yeah. Because, like I say, Nunes, he's good at creating, but we know his clinical edge is not there at times. And he does score good goals as well, but it's just not enough. He needs to be doing it more. Yeah. I'm sure Spencer would agree with me.
He blocked him off, and that's a bit red. Could be second yellow on the red.
Yeah, there you go.
Bye-bye.
There you go. Kanate's gone. Yep, he's off. Kanate's gone. Yep, no, that is 2 yellows, rightly so. Yeah, as I was saying, Gakpo, don't rate him.
Yeah.
Who else? Diaz, he's quality. I'll give him that. Who else? Who else they got? Jota, I think he's very underrated. Because people don't put, and the reason I say underrated, I feel people don't put as much respect to his name as he deserves. Like his record when he comes on. Like I don't look at stats and that stuff a lot, but some of his stuff, like when he comes on, he's phenomenal, mate. The impact he makes. But Gakpo, don't rate him. Nunes, he should score more than he does.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Salah being massive. And Salah sort of turned, in this season when he did play, sort of turned into more of a creative player. But still, he'd chip in with the goals. He wouldn't miss the chances Nunes misses. All right, maybe once every now and then, but not as much. Yeah. No way near, mate. Do you know what I mean? So definitely a benefit for you guys, 100%. Game done for me now, lads. Going to finish 2-1.
Is that
you never know. You never know, but I'll probably say it's done. Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, that's not ideal. Yeah, that's not ideal because you're chasing the game now. You've got one less man. But then again, it's weird because I've seen teams play better with 10 men. It's weird to see. I think even the Liverpool game this season I watched, they had 10. What is Thiago doing? What is Thiago doing there? Reece Nelson, it's a chance. A good block by Robertson. And I'm looking at it now. A lot of the Liverpool players, that are on right now. Robertson's coming back into the swing of things. So's Trent. So's Thiago. You know what I mean? I think you guys just don't do anything stupid, and you see it out. To be honest. Massive. Obviously there's still time. So I'm not going to act like it's done now. But you don't know how long it's going to be added on either. Well, Nunes, 7 yellow cards. That is ridiculous. Yeah. For a striker, that is ridiculous. 7 yellow cards,
Yeah.
Do they do? I don't know if they do it. So obviously, if you get 5, you get banned for games. If you get to 10, would you miss another 1? Like another game after that? 2. It goes up to 2, right?
I think 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
It's a long time.
Exactly. Yellow card. Oh mate, I'll say that. This reminds me of my dad. Yellow card. Couldn't believe it. To be fair, that's a joke. Great tackle by Barkley, but there we go. Oh. I mean, he might have meant to do that deliberately if you think about it.
You think so?
Maybe. But not literally go out for a goal kick, but get it that direction.
Yeah.
And then try and get
a phone.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on to it. Oh, that's interesting. Goal scored 90 plus minutes, yeah. Liverpool and Arsenal were joint top with 7. So it's gonna be an interesting last 7 minutes. I'm not gonna say it's definitely done, but yes. That's a great skill by Trossard. It could be now though. Trossard, chance for Arsenal. Shot. Oh, Alisson, that is terrible. That is terrible by Alisson. 2 mares he's had in this game. And there you go.
Yeah.
Come on. Trossard has made it 3-1, and that is definitely the game done now.
3 points back in.
Fair play, mate. Fair play. Obviously, you know me. I've got a soft spot for Liverpool. You know what I mean? I'm not. I know it sounds a bit mad, but I'm not like overly fussed. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, yeah, exactly. You know that, and to be fair, it makes the title race more interesting. If I'll be honest, if Liverpool were robbed like they were at Tottenham, then I'll be fuming. But they haven't been. They haven't been. You guys have been the better team all day long, mate. All day long. Look, Anashe's like, yeah, the game's done, mate. I'm walking out. Yeah, I'm out here. But yeah, fair enough. They deserved it. Oh, it took a slight touch there off Van Dijk. Oi, flipping got the dog in the room. You know what I mean? Go on, get out. Get out of here, dog. Thank you. 1 second. My door's a bit all over the gaff. It don't shut properly half the time. But yeah, it took a slight touch there off Van Dijk, which probably made it a bit difficult there for Alisson. But game's done, mate. Game's done. Fair play to Arsenal. Like I say, they have deserved it. Arteta's absolutely loving it. But yeah, it's massive. It's massive for Arsenal. It keeps the title race alive for them. And like I said, they had City right behind them. So it's massive. And there probably goes the league. City are 2 points behind after tomorrow with a game in hand. I mean, it's not definite. It's not definite. That they beat Brentford. Like I say, Brentford did do the double, but I do agree with you, Spencer. I do think now, I think it's different to last season. I think it's a different City team. Chasing Brentford are not as good as last season. So I do think City will win that game, to be honest, tomorrow. So it's massive for you lot.
Yeah,
it's absolutely massive, mate. Who have you guys got next? West Ham. West Ham been crap though.
Yeah.
They've been crap, to be honest. And you want to get revenge after the League Cup last time. Oh no, even the league actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you already played them twice, didn't you? Yeah, so
Yeah, we
you
lose both times.
yeah, yeah, lost at the Emirates, the 2-0 loss, which I was like, what? And then I think you lost 2-0 in the League Cup, if I'm correct. That was at their ground. So, but honestly, mate, they've been terrible recently. Like the Bournemouth game, they were quite lucky, in my opinion, to even get a draw. Today, terrible, mate. Absolutely terrible against Man United. Man United ain't great, let's be honest. 3-0 loss. Like, I reckon you'll beat them. Oh, whoa, what's Havertz doing there? Oh, chill, mate.
Yeah, Jorginho man of the
I'd agree.
Yeah.
I think he's been quality. He's a player that you would question mark. Starting this game. Let's be honest.
Yeah, we did.
And he's done really well. I said it earlier. He deserves to be in the shout.
Yeah.
So I would give it to him. You look at the goal you guys conceded. If he couldn't have done anything, could he? He's played some really good passes forward. So yeah, I'd agree. Way too many draws. Yeah, Liverpool have had a lot of draws as well, to be honest. The draw against Luton, I do think people are a bit. Oh, I hear it. But like people are moving like Liverpool should have automatically won the game. Do you know what I mean? Going into it, it's like, nah, mate, it's one of them places. I hear it. You guys, should be, trying to win, but definitely. But I don't know. Like people are, if Luton scored, it'd been different. No, not necessarily. You have to give Luton credit. They're really good in that game. There's a lot of games, early on in the season where you drop points.
If we hold on for this minute, then I don't think it's not
No, it's done, mate. It's done. Now I've been 3-1 up. It's done for me. If it's 2-1 still, then I'll say I'm a bit wary. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Pretty much. Yeah, massive win, mate. We'll say you got West Ham next, mate. I'll tell you what. Doing the clips later, it's going to be interesting. The Cop TV, I'll tell you that. Tell you that, mate.
I can imagine James.
Oh, mate. Oh my god! I just realised the other day he done a fan count. I'm not scared of Arsenal or something. I'm not feared of Arsenal. Oh my god! It could be 4-1. I don't really know why they got stopped. To be fair, Thiago plays it quick, but it's not going to matter. Even if they score now, it's not going to matter. It's done. It's done, mate. And what I don't know what Liverpool are doing, right? They keep interchanging during this game between Diaz on the left, Diaz on the right. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I know they do it with the wing. Well, they don't play wing backs, but the fullbacks. But I don't know, man. Stick Diaz on the left, mate. Do you know what I mean? But Arsenal won 3-1. That is full time.
Yeah.
Massive win, mate. Massive win for you guys. Needed win, in my opinion. Like I say, with City chasing you guys, it's massive and fair play. Fair play. You've deserved it.
Yeah.
You deserved it 100%.
We dominated.
Yeah, I would say so. Except the early bit of the second half.
Yeah, where Liverpool went on top for a little bit.
Yeah, you guys deserved it. Capitalised really on Liverpool's poor defensively today. I thought they were terrible. The whole back line was terrible, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Definitely Alisson and Alisson, Van Dijk, Kanate. Kanate got a red card. Maybe a bit unlucky on the third goal, but either way, it's like in the sense of the actual shot, the way it's gone in, it slightly come off Van Dijk. But either way, Arsenal deserved it, definitely. And even then, the communication for the second goal, Van Dijk's a player of his quality should be clearing that, straight away. Really, let's be honest. But Arsenal deserved it, mate. Jorginho man of the match. That's I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
You guys move on. You got a week break now.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, you should do anyway. For that West Ham game. Yeah, you do. Sunday. There you go, mate. A week. There you go. So I reckon you'll win that game.
Yeah.
Especially if they play like how they are. Honestly, that.
Next 6 games.
Your next 6 games, yeah, we do that. Burnley away, you beat them. I reckon. Worst I could see you getting, but I can't even see it as a draw. Take away Porto in the thing. Newcastle at home. You'll want to get one over them.
Yeah.
And I think you will, being at home, to be honest. Well, I'll do how many points I reckon you'll get right now. I reckon you'll beat West Ham, you beat Burnley, so that's 6. You beat Newcastle, that's 9. Sheffield United away, you should be beating them. If Villa can beat them 5-0, I'm not saying you're going to beat them 5-0, but you should really beat them. And then Brentford at home.
Yeah.
Which again, I think you can win that. There might be one game there that you might drop, 2 points, but I don't know. If it's going to be anyone, I think it'll probably be maybe Newcastle, to be honest. But even then, you're at home, so I'll back you lot, really. Yeah, how many points do you reckon you get there? West Ham? 3? 3 points?
Hopefully, yeah.
Burnley?
3, hopefully.
Newcastle?
Hopefully 3, but maybe 1.
Yeah, I could maybe see that being a draw, but I just think you guys at home. Yeah. Sheffield United shouldn't win that, really. And Brentford, I think that'll probably be close, but you'll win it. So, yeah, that's that, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, massive win for Arsenal, massive, and it makes the title race interesting. That's for sure. But let's go through the last load of comments before we wrap up. Great win and result for Arsenal. Poor from Liverpool in this new YouTube name. Growing on me, prefer it to Brummy on tour. Yeah, fair enough, mate. But yeah, no, I agree, 100%. Says a lot when Robbie Van Persie goes to Man United for West Ham, then Arsenal, Liverpool. That's madness. That is, to be fair. But let's be clear, for Arsenal, it's just 3 points. That is all it is. They helped City do the 4P. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But it does help, because if Arsenal didn't get something, it extends Liverpool's gap, and then Man City are playing tomorrow and they're chasing now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think it's good for Arsenal. Very good for Arsenal, in fact. Man City will be hungry tomorrow. They'll be in control tomorrow night, but I just feel Brentford will nick a draw. Like I say, they do have a good record against them. They beat them both times last year. So it could be one of them games. I just think different season now. But we'll see. You never know. Sometimes these things they're just there, sort of thing. Brentford at home drop points. Maybe. Oh, I don't know about that. But you never know. Could maybe see him, if Brentford done it, him scoring a winner. He's done it against City, but I don't know. You never know. Yeah, exactly that, Spencer. Look, see, humble Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
Spencer, so big up to him every time. Look, they were the better team. Deserved 3 points. We didn't. And we all know why Jack didn't turn up now, don't we? We all know why he didn't turn up.
He knew he was going to get
He knew it was going to be a cooking session. Jokes aside, like I said, he had to, unfortunately, not be on it last minute. But yeah, big up to everyone that's tuned in. And Anashe, mate, big up to yourself. And I'm sure we'll get something sorted, I'm sure, for Arsenal Luton.
Yeah.
If you don't go.
Yeah.
I know sometimes you do manage to go to the games, but if you don't, we'll get something sorted for that. And yeah, you still got to play Tottenham, isn't you? Still got to play Tottenham as well, isn't they? So might do something for that, but I'm sure we'll try and get something done for the Luton game. It's very unlikely that I'll be able to go to it, I'll tell you that. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, big up yourself, mate, for coming on. Big up to everyone in the chat. We are currently on 14 likes, so big up to yourselves. As for subscribers, like I say, we gained quite a few at half time, so big up to yourselves. Yeah, we gained another one in this second half, so big up to yourselves for that as well. And I know Anashe's people come in and invaded, so big up to them for that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know they've got to subscribe to comment as well, so big up to them. Whether they're bantering or not, either way, big up. But yeah, I'll say smash a like if you haven't already. Do subscribe to the channel. Do subscribe to the other channel as well, T-Boys TV Extra. See Nightpot, just put it here, and it's also in the description as well. And yeah, do check out, like I say, the video I did earlier. Just mine and my dad's reactions to the game yesterday. 2.3k views as it stands, absolutely nuts. And yeah, do check that out. Obviously, do check out the vlog, the whole of the vlog as well, if you haven't already, to the game yesterday. And like I say, me and my dad should be back again with another one next week to Sheffield United, which, like I say, I cannot stress it enough. That is a must-win game. Look at the top. Look at the bottom three now.
Yeah.
That is a must-win game. Seriously, I cannot stress that enough. I'm telling you now, it might sound arrogant, if we do not win that game, I'll be fuming, mate. Absolutely fuming. You know, especially if we can play like how we did the last 2 games against much better teams. Much better team. European teams. All right, Newcastle got out, but at the start of the season, they were a European team. You know what I mean? Even Man City went there and didn't score 4. Do you know what I mean? So I'll be fuming. I'm not saying we're going to batter Sheffield United because I expect them to make it difficult, sit back, try it out on break. But we need to be winning. Even if it's 1-0, 90th minute, couldn't care less. Win the game. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But yeah, obviously me and Dub will get more into that. I think we're going to do a hat show Tuesday. We'll do one on Tuesday, reacting to that crazy game against Newcastle. And then we will be back again on Friday with a Sheffield United fan. I've got a Sheffield United fan coming on for the game, the preview of the game. And then obviously me and my dad will back in with another vlog from home on the Saturday. So that is content coming up. So make sure you do lock in to T-Boys TV. Obviously do subscribe to the extra channel as well. There'll be clips out there. There'll be a reaction to this game at some point as well. Today or tomorrow. So keep your eyes peeled for that as well. And Anashe's reactions to the goals as well as mine. So yeah, do check that out. And yeah, like I say, like, subscribe, follow me across all the socials, TikTok, Twitch, the lot. It's all there. And yeah, subscribe to the extra channel as well. And until next time, big up yourself, Billy, mate. Until next time, big up to everyone. We'll see you lot in a bit. Take care. Peace.